Bryant head coach Chris Merritt, the team coming off a 1 point overtime loss at home against Gardner Webb, who's tied for first place in the standings. This week they're going to travel to Lindenwood, their first matchup with them, and then they will close the season next week when they host SEMO. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team after the loss, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, second tough loss in the conference play, overtime 1 point loss. You know, got to find a way to break the cycle. We had a 2-touchdown lead with 8 minutes left to go, and all three phases of the football team had a chance to put it away and seal it, and we were unsuccessful in all three phases. And but I was really proud of their effort, the way they fought. Now we just have to get up, dust ourselves off, and make a trip out to St. Louis, and continue to play hard and see how this whole thing turns out.
How much of was it what you did, mistakes, or what they did just made really good plays down the stretch there?
I'm sure it's a combination. Missing field goals, that's us. Dropping passes, that's us. And giving up 3 4th and long conversions, as us. I think everything that they needed to do for the stars and the moons to align to get that opportunity came through.
So obviously you said 2 overtime losses just in the season, you'd be in first place had those gone the other way. How do you take that though with 2 games left and you're still right there? You could end up in a tie for first if things go right. How do you take that and put it behind you and move forward with the game?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have 2 tough opponents. We've got 8 quarters of conference play left against two pretty good teams, and we're going to do the best we can, and then somebody's going to have to tell me at the end that if we take care of business, that 2 1-point losses in overtime just wasn't good enough. We're gonna keep swinging. We're gonna keep battling. That's the one thing you can always expect from this group, that they're going to continue to battle. We've found ourselves in 3 of our 5 losses have come literally at the last second of the ball game, and I think the combined score of those 3 losses has been 6 points. So
Lindenwood, they have had some injury issues at quarterback, and just what have you seen from them? They obviously have some playmakers when people can get them the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Coach does a great job there. They're playing a lot of young players. That this is their final game. That's the one thing you have to remember, is this is their season-ending game for them, and they're going to put it all on the line, and we're going to get their best swing. A lot of times, the dangerous part about playing a team where you don't know what's going to happen to a quarterback is you also don't know what they're going to do either. This last game, for example, young man from Gardner Webb, being a freshman, they came out with a little bit of different game plan than what they had done in the previous 2 games, and Trey did a great job there. So we it's kind of hard to expect the unexpected for Saturday, but that's while that seems advantageous for us, you just don't know what a team like that's going to come out and do.
And we've mentioned this before. I mean, you went to EIU, so some different places you're traveling. I mean, this is the metro area though, but just, at this time of the year, has your team gotten used to like going on road trips, whether it's down the road, like when you're in state, or taking longer trips, or is it all the same no matter where you go?
Yeah, listen, over the last 3 years, we've gotten real used to wearing white uniforms. I mean, we're on the road 6, 7 times a year, and that's something that we talk about all the time. That to be successful at Bryant, we're going to have to win on the road.
And also when ask about Zevi, and we've talked about him a little bit, and this is just purely looking at the stats. He's putting together probably his best stats of the year, and he had 4 more touchdown passes. So compared to the other quarterbacks in the league, how have you felt that he's really played, in association games this year?
Well, I think that's probably a better question for the opposing coaches. I mean, I know for us, I've said it time and time again, he's our best player on offense. His play determines the outcome of our games. And I haven't seen anybody that's been better at the opponents, but I think that's a better question for the opposing coaches.
Coach, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck this weekend against Lindenwood, and then we'll talk to you again next Tuesday.
All right, Kyle. Take care, bud.
Thanks, Coach.